Hello internet friends. In today's video we're going to be working on the trim tab. The trim tab is the piece of elevator. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's its function is to lift the elevator and so you don't have to constantly hold up and keep pressure on the stick, right? So it creates extra lift to keep the elevator where you want it to be through mechanical force versus you having to exert that mechanical force yourself through the stick. If you haven't noticed, I hadn't posted a video in a week, maybe a week and a half. It's hard to know what day it is. But basically, I've been gone for a week. And what happened was my dad and uncle and cousins had been riding across on the Trans-America Trail, and I had the opportunity to ride my motorcycle up and go meet them and finish their adventure of getting to the Oregon coast and riding from one coast to the other. So I did that, had lots of adventure, got rained on, damaged my phone because it got soaked in the rain. I got T-boned by a deer. That was exciting. But I made it back home, and here we are, building a trim tab. In real time, I'm still trying to unpack everything from the motorcycle. Had to do some maintenance. My brake was locking up, so anyway, greased the brake. Now everything's back. I just need to put everything away and get back to building the airplane because I still have a right elevator to finish so I can move on to the fuselage. Okay, so it's worth talking about how to drill these countersunk holes for the trailing edge bit. Now the trailing edge is a wedge, so it doesn't fit flat on the table, so you can't exactly just drill the holes by laying it flat. You need to hold it at an angle. You need a special tapered countersink bit so you can get the correct angle. And what I found that worked well is just holding the trailing edge with my hand and then angling the drill so that it was at the correct angle. And it's really hard to see from this, but it feels correct in your hand. Now you can have a jig, right, where you have a trailing edge that you put in, and it, does the opposite angle of the trailing edge that you're trying to countersink, and then you basically just lay it flat, and it makes a perfect countersink, which is smart. So either way will work. And if you notice here, I gave myself a haircut. So it's hot in Vegas now. It's probably over 100 every day. And in my garage, it's maybe 10 degrees cooler than that because of the swamp cooler. So I walked inside, asked my wife, hey, can you give me a haircut? She said, I'm busy. And I said, oh, okay. And then I shaved my head because it was hot. So here's my son helping me. What are we doing? I think we're countersinking more holes, but anyway, this is a great task that any kid can do. Pull the cleco out, countersink the hole, put the cleco back in, then do the next cleco, right? Really simple task that kids feel like they're helping, and they are helping, right? Like it actually goes much faster when someone else is taking out the cleco and you drill a hole. Okay, well, in the next video we're continuing to work on the trailing edge. I'm super excited that Osh is coming up, and if you're going to be there too, make sure to say hi. See you guys in the next video.